Hi, Mark. I'm Una Wu Yushen, and my student number is 14.
Hi Mark, I'm Jelly Fan Kaijie. My student number is 50.
Hi Mark, I'm Vincent Chen Jikang. My student number is 42.
So we are going to discuss the topic of
Amanda
Knox. Okay,
So my first question is, if you are suspected in this case, and when you be questioned by the police, and when you be questioned, they hit you by the hand.
Hit. Oh, okay.
Or do some violence movement to you. What's your feeling, and what would you do to protect yourself?
I think it's not really more and what? Yes, because you are not really a criminal. You are just a suspect. Yes, you have not convict. You really kill your roommate. So the police just ask you some questions. They cannot hit your body, and if I will think it, I will be angry, and um, I will do
What?
to how to say that I will go to tell the government to say the police did something in appropriate way.
How could you tell the government if you're in the jail already? You don't have the.
Because you want to tell the government, you need to through the police.
Yeah, but you can
the government.
sue the police if you're in jail. You don't have the way.
But they just ask you in police, the police station, the police of.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
I think you can.
You are not in a jail, right?
I think after that you can go to the find some reporter.
How do you find reporter even
some
though
local,
you're in jail?
Oh, but you just questioned by the police. You're not in the jail now.
Oh.
Yes.
So after this.
Okay, so for me, if the police hit me first, of course I feel hurt, and then because when you be questioned by the police and maybe maybe there is your lawyer beside you, so maybe I will just tell my lawyer to maybe to do the secret recording that record the police hit me in an appropriate way, and then give the media to the reporter, and then they will be reported on the news, and maybe I can be protected and maybe get out from the jail or police station earlier. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So.
I agree your way too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so next question. When Amanda went back to her house in Italy, she saw her house was opened, and she saw her door was open. And when she did not aware of this point and still went in and take a shower, do you think this is normal?
Of course, not normal, because if you went back to your house and the house was unlocked, and you locked your door before you went out, and it is abnormal. So I will just went into my house and have the camera on my phone, and then to record if there's anything be move it or replace it, and I would never just walk in and take a shower. It's really strange.
So how about you,
I
Vincent?
think it's not normal too, because when you back to your place and you found your door was bit open, and you were aware of if someone was in your house, and when you walk in your house, I think first I will find my roommate and see there is any evidence that can know if there are someone in this house. And when you see there are some blood on the
Mat.
mat,
Yeah.
and I think I will call the police because it's very dangerous.
Yeah, maybe have the
If you
criminal
just hide in some place and wait to kill you.
Oh yeah.
How about you?
I will, if I saw my door was opened, and I think there may be two reasons. One of first, my roommate forgot to close the door.
Oh yeah, this
and
might be happen.
yes, sometimes my roommate always do the same thing. And the other reason, I think maybe there are some bad guy in my house, but I will. So I will, I will look for my new.
Look for what?
Look my neighbor,
Oh,
I will
neighbor.
find someone to come with me and walk into my house, because just like Vincent said, you don't know whether there is someone else in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I have a question to ask you guys. When the police went to Amanda's house and did the search after the criminal case happened, and Amanda and her boyfriend were at the outside of the house and they kissed each other. So do you think this is kind of strange about that during that moment?
I think this is a little strange, but maybe there is a difference between the Western culture and Eastern culture, because in Taiwan, if we are in your house have some criminal case happen, we will not kiss each other to release our, I'm afraid about something happened. Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm.
what's your
I think
opinion?
in some way it's inappropriate because there are just
What?
there are just dead people in that house.
Okay, it's
And
a,
there are so many police in that house,
Mm.
and you just kiss beside the house in front of everybody, and so the police will suspect.
Oh, you may be a murder.
Yes.
oh.
But I think maybe the girl was just too frightened, so he
Oh.
want his boyfriend to
Comfort.
comforting her.
Her.
Yes.
For me, I think it's just, I think maybe, yeah, I think I agree with you because Amanda might be frightened after the cases, but in our culture at here, it might be a little bit inappropriate to do that. Yeah, so I think it's also a little bit inappropriate.
Mm.
So how about next?
So when after Amanda was questioned by the police and the police went to question his boyfriend.
Mm.
His boyfriend at first say something and
Evidence or
evidence and just like Amanda says.
a
but
statement.
He
Yes.
said Amanda was
say
being with
some-
him.
Yes. But why he then changed his confess?
Because for me, maybe he was frightened that maybe the police threatened him, said it might be dangerous that because Amanda was say something that is not to a position of her boyfriend was not good, so maybe he want to change his statement to make himself safe from this child.
Oh, maybe it's true.
I think
How about you?
her boyfriend is afraid of Amanda was betray him.
Betray.
Sorry, betray him. So he didn't want to, when go to the jail, and he want to get rid of him from this criminal case.
You mean he didn't want to go to jail?
Yeah.
Okay, so how about you?
Me. I think the man, his boyfriend, just afraid to go to the jail, and he also, just like you say, think maybe Amanda will betray him because he's a foreigner and he was in the strange place he didn't familiar to, so he will try to escape to go to the jail.
Oh.
But they're in a relationship. They don't you think they didn't trust each other?
So
But
it's
their
not a true love.
relationship is just 1 week.
Oh, okay. But he said their relationship just 1 week, but he feels like it's a year. So I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, maybe just
fake love.
Okay. So I
Maybe
think
it's
yes.
humanity.
Oh, okay. Sounds right. Okay.
Okay, so next we will discuss about when the police go to the Amanda's house and they saw the criminal scene, and why the police think the killer will be a female, not a male, when they because no, sorry about. I will tell the question again.
Okay.
Why the police they think if the killer is a female and the killer will have the victim to put the credit on her dead body?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a stereotype.
Stereotype? Why? I just don't get it.
Maybe the police think if the man do this kind of murder, he will not so intelligent
Intelligent?
to hide some evidence.
Oh, not really.
Like the man will not think too much. They just kill him
So
and escape from that place quickly.
But I think the murderers are all very smart because they think about the case for many times to do that. So I think this is nonsense that police think that the killer will be the females just because they help them to put on the killed. It just make no
Or
sense.
maybe because he thinks a woman will be afraid to show the dead
body,
so
but she
he
already
put a
killed her.
quilt on it.
Maybe the killer, the female killer, she had the compassion, so she don't want to others to say the female's body, right?
I don't know.
So you think the man will not have compassion?
Yeah, I mean, the man will not care about
Or
where
you just think I killed you then.
yeah,
I want
naked body was seen.
Oh, so maybe the conclusion is the stereotype. Okay, sounds makes sense, but
I think it's not a stereotype. Maybe it's the experience of the police. So they
makes
make
sense.
this conclusion.
Okay, I think makes sense, but I just don't get it. So if you're an exchange student for now, so if you can choose the country you want to go to study abroad, would you go to Italy or not? And tell me the reason.
I will not choose Italy.
Why?
Because the language is not. I don't know the language.
But you can speak.
You can learn.
You can learn and you can speak a
Yeah.
little bit English. We are
But
not
English is not very
familiar there.
in that place.
Okay, sounds good.
But if it's a trip or just a
Travel.
I will choose Italy.
Okay, makes sense. How about you?
I will also not to choose the Italy because
Why?
I want to choose the Japan because because I.
Can you give me a reason that why
Yeah.
don't you go?
Oh, because I love the Japanese and I love the Japanese culture, and if I'm a exchange student, I want to practice the foreign language. Yeah, maybe I will I will be the Japanese interpret. How to say?
You really should
Interpretator.
you really should practice your foreign language, but in Italy you can still practice the foreign language.
But I don't. I like the
You just
Japan
like
more.
you just like Japanese culture. Okay, I
Yeah.
got it. For me, I will not go to Italy for some reasons. First, it is unsafe because there are a lot of criminal cases happen in Italy. Second, I can speak Italian, so if I am in danger, I can help myself in a effective way. However, I will try to having a trip to Italy because I love their food. Okay, so that's good.
So, based on this question, what's your understanding about Italy?
Food,
Yes.
Just-
criminal, danger.
Why?
Criminal and danger is in every place.
Yeah,
But-
in Europe it's very commonplace.
But I don't know why. Maybe I saw too many movies and some episode of like NCIS, that kind of TV episode. They always say that Italy is dangerous and a lot of criminal case happen there.
Maybe it's because there are a famous gang.
Oh, gangs over there.
Uh,
Yeah, I
I don't know
forgot.
how to say.
I forgot how to say that in English, but yeah, there's a party of gangster
yeah.
in Italy. How about you, of your understanding?
I was in the history of Italy and of course his food. Spaghetti and pasta. But I think I want to take a trip to Italy for the how to say
Country?
building.
Oh, building.
No,
So
the
your
famous building. I forgot
so
to-
your understanding is that
Yeah.
the famous building. Okay.
It's like some church.
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 Oh yes.
Yeah. So what's your understanding of Italy?
There are many historical place, just like you say,
Oh.
church. But I'm not very interested about the food.
Why? They have the most delicious pasta, by the way.
Or because in Taiwan there are too many
Pasta.
spaghetti shop.
Restaurant.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, but my understanding is still criminal. Okay, they're too scary.
Okay. So next we are going to tell about the police they didn't find too many evidence to point out Amanda was the murderer, but why the police still think Amanda was the killer to kill her roommate?
I think police might think I don't want to be involved for a long time because there's many things happen every day over there. I think so. Then I just think if I can finish this case as soon as possible, and also there's a little evidence that point out to have Amanda Knox's DNA on the knife, and then also Amanda was her roommate. So maybe the police just think emotional that Amanda will be the murderer, even though they didn't did the research in appropriate way. So I think they just want to finish the case as soon as possible.
I agree with you, but I don't think there are any evidence to point out that Amanda is the killer.
But I don't know why there's Amanda's DNA on the
I think
knife.
I think the police they really want to finish this case as soon as, but I think the major reason is about if you don't finish this, finish this case as soon as you will destroy the reputation of the police.
Maybe it's because it become the international
Case.
news.
But
It exchange student from British American.
But if this case that the world already knows is a huge case, I think the police should did the research more carefully, but not to just point out that the murder was Amanda for lack of evidence. Right? Okay, so I think maybe the police just want to finish the case as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Why? So after the judgment that Amanda and her boyfriend was released, but however, Italian were really mad about this, and America was happy about this. So why is the reaction so different between these two countries?
I think it's because Amanda is American, so everyone thinks he's innocent. And maybe it's because he come to Italy and it maybe represent a country like I'm an American student. So if he did something, the Italian will think all the American student will do just like her.
Okay.
So
that's the reason that you think
yes.
Italian was furious.
Maybe it's because some news or some report to say some fake information about Amanda, so everyone didn't know the truth. They just think she's the murderer. And why she in the end was free.
Oh, fake news.
Yes.
Okay, so
I
how about
think,
you?
Maybe the Italian they don't want to see the killer will be Italian.
Oh, so you mean?
Just like Vincent said, if you are, you don't want to the person who is from your country, he or she will dig some bad things on the other countries. Yeah.
So for me, I think, of course, America was happy because Amanda is American, so it's easy to guess that. But sometimes I'm thinking about why Italian was mad about this. I don't know. Maybe it's a fake information. I think that makes sense, but I don't know. Maybe it's they don't trust the judge in the court. I don't know. So maybe the fake information. Yeah, but I think there's a lot of reasons that make Italian mad about the result. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, who want to ask next question?
Okay. In this documentary, said that Amanda was in jail for 4 years and is unjust
Judgment, unfair judgment.
unfair judgment. So if you are in his position, like if you are also in the jail for 4 years, what will you do in the future, or what would it cause in your future?
I think if I have this experience, and it will be a big problem when I look for a job, because there are the information on the internet. So if the boss they want to see what kind of the person about me, they will search the information on the internet, and he will find, I have been in the jail
for 4
For
years.
years.
for 4 years, and I will high possibility to lose this job. Yeah.
For me, basically, my life just will be ruined because first I can find a job even though I don't have the job record, but in the internet that everybody knows about it, and they might think me, even though it was a suspect, but also have the possible to do the
Same thing.
same thing. I don't know, but basically people will have the stereotype of this.
Yeah.
So
And
I can get a job, even though I got a job, and but I walk on the street, but most people will think that I was the criminal,
Oh.
even though I was not. So basically, my life will be ruined.
But in the end, Amanda became a successful writer.
Yeah, he was. I don't know, but I think it's a different culture that
Oh, maybe.
maybe in America they can't accept it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so during this area, and do you think DNA evidence is accurate enough to point out the real murder?
I think although if DNA finder can be a scientific way to point out who is the murderer, but however it might be some minor mistake. It's not 100% accurate
Yes.
every time. So I don't know. Maybe you can find out, but we still have to. We can base on the evidence, but we still have to find out other
evidence.
evidence to point out who's the murderer. Yeah.
Okay. So, me.
Yeah, you.
You.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I think it's a very fast way to see who is the murderer,
yeah.
Yes.
but it's not 100% true.
Yeah, sometimes have.
So I agree with Una says you need to find some other evidence
To support it.
to support this.
Evidence
Yes.
to
This.
match.
Yes.
Yeah. How about?
But in this video, the police didn't do this thing. They
Yeah.
just based on the DNA.
Yeah.
So
How's your thought?
I think it's obviously, you cannot just take the DNA evidence to be the only evidence. Yeah.
So you have to find more
Find more.
evidence to match. Okay, so I think we are on the same point. So I was going to ask that if your family member studied abroad and he or she was killed or happened other criminal case, what is your feeling?
You first.
Oh, you have a lot of feeling to
Yeah.
say.
No, I think it will be very sad and shocked.
Yeah.
And if the police didn't give me how to say,
Response?
yes, a good response about these things,
Mad.
it will be very mad. Just like in the end, they still not found who is the murderer, but my family member was died, so.
So you will feel sad and furious if the police did not give you good
Yes.
response. How about you?
At first, I will be very shocked and I will become angry. I want to find who is the murderer, not only, because the police will not. Just in the video, the police they still cannot find who is the
Sure.
murderer. So I will go to research to find who is the murderer, and maybe I will kill him
So
because he killed my
so
family
furious.
member. So
Oh.
Scared.
yeah. So it's just my opinion. If
Okay.
my family member, this kind of things happen on my family member.
I will be helpless at first because if you know the news, you will know the news by the media at first, but you will not. You just even though you knew the news and your family member was already died for maybe a long time,
Yes.
so you'll be helpless that you don't know who to. You don't know how to comfort yourself. I don't know. And then you have to go abroad to deal with other things. So of course feeling sad too. So I will feel sad and helpless and maybe in depression.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So it was pretty sad, and I would never want these things to happen in my life. So
Okay.
I guess we can. I think our discussion is
Yeah.
almost
Finish.
finished. So I guess we will see you in another video,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay. So I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye, Mark.
Mark. Bye.